Paleto Bay is the most forgotten town in GTA Online because it is far from downtown Los Santos. But in this series, I will be purchasing every property in Paleto Bay to bring this town to prosperity. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So welcome back to the King of Paleto Bay. We're on episode 15, and today is going to be the Bottom Dollar Bounties episode. Just a full-on episode, just full of the last DLC. Or at least everything with the business, the bail office, which came out with the last DLC, which was the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC. And I wanted to go back through the main business of the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC right before the new DLC comes out, just to kind of, give a baseline and kind of be like, all right, this is what we got last DLC. And I was thinking next episode we'll actually go ahead and kind of give a baseline on the previous DLC, which the main business with the last DLC before the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, we got the salvage yard. And we just fully upgraded our salvage yard. So yeah, we'll do a full episode of the salvage yard just to kind of give a baseline on that, the DLC that we got a year ago pretty much. But yeah, that's going to be next episode. This episode though, we are going to be doing the bail office. But before we get into things, I need to do some things real quick before we actually get into it. So first things first, I need to send out these agents. Because we need to make a lot of money with these agents, and I'll explain why. Okay, so I just sent out the agents. Pretty much they go out, they do something, and they come back. I forget how long it takes. It might be one GTA Online day, which is 48 minutes, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Hopefully, I can get a better understanding of that today in this video. I haven't really messed around with the agents too much. But anyways, my big goal for this is to actually complete the career progress challenges for the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, which that is right here. We already have everything out of tier 1, tier 2, and then for tier 3, we have to secure or eliminate a most wanted target 3 days in a row. I've already done it 2 days in a row. Past 2 episodes were the last 2 days for me, so I will be completing that today, so we'll get that off the list. And then we have this right here, tier 4, which I've already secured all bounty targets alive. We did that last episode. Finally got that checked off. Got 24 out of 24. But we still need to get 4 more platinum awards for the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC. And then we also need to earn $5 million from securing or eliminating bounty targets. And so far we've made 1.6 million. So we're a little over like 3/10 of the way there. But I mean, I haven't really been dedicating a ton of time to this DLC. So that's not a big deal in my opinion. We're still gonna have to work pretty hard after this episode, but we can get a decent chunk of that this episode. But back to the agents though, the third bullet right there, it says earn $1 million in additional income from your bail office agents, which those were the people I just talked to. I just sent them out, and so far we've only earned $24,900. Yeah, I didn't realize how bad the agents were, but I want to get that checked off, so we're definitely just gonna have to, just send them out as soon as possible, really. But I do have some money in the safe over here. I have $18,600 in the safe. I'll collect that before we really get started with our just full run of the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, but I need to go out and do a few things real quick. Before we get really started, I'm going to go ahead and get the stash house once again so we can actually get some product inside of our bunker. And then we'll just do the LS Tours board. Just same thing that we usually do, but yeah, I'll do that real quickly, and then I'll come back to the bail office and we'll get started with that. All right, anyways, we've made it over to the LS Tours board. I haven't gotten an email yet, so let's take a look at what we need to photograph. A cow, a pig, and a hen. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. I can get those pretty easily. Okay, not too bad at all. So yeah, I'll get those real quick, and then I'll go to the stash house. All right, there we go. We just completed the stash house. We just got away. We got our safe contents full of weapon supplies, so that's good. Now I need to take photos of, what was it? It was a cow, a pig, and a hen. Not bad at all. So, yeah. Let me go do that real quick. All right, well, I just realized that my audio cut out. I think the last point was I just completed the stash house. So, yeah. Since then, I went ahead and got a photo of a cow. I got a photo of a pig. And I'm right next to the location where I get photos of a hen. So, yeah, they're about to run away. Oh, they are running away? No. You are so stupid. stupid. I had this problem with the pig too earlier, but I guess y'all didn't get to see it at that point. So, yep, here goes Hen just running in the middle of the road now. Take it, thank you. Oh, the Hen's run out in the middle of the road, but I'm the one that gets run over. Don't do it again. Okay, yeah, that's right. You do not run over your king. Anyways, we got all the photos of the LS Tours board. So that means we got an extra $100,000 right there. Very nice. And we got supplies for our bunker so we can have more products. So that'll be working in the background. That'll be very nice. All right, so we've made it back to our bail office. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick up this wall safe right now. Just pick up all the money in here. Just get it into my bank account. Because once I start the timer, I kind of want it to be a clean slate. But there we go, $18,000. Let me make sure. Was that added? I need to see this. Was that added? Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. I thought if that was a part of the $24,000, yikes, it's going to take forever. But okay, that's not bad. That's roughly like 1/25 of what I need. Okay. Still going to take a long time, but whatever. All right, so currently right now we're sitting on $304,000. And before we actually get into things, I want to show y'all what I'm working towards at the moment. Because right now what I'm working towards is actually fully upgrading the bail office. Now, we have everything as far as like making this absolutely 100% as efficient as possible as far as making money. But there's a few other things that we can still get. I mean, you know what? I guess armor plating can kind of help us out, even though maybe not really. I don't know. Okay, I might as well just buy the armor plating right now because that'll help us out once I start the timer. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm still sitting on $179,000, which I mean the rest of this garbage really isn't gonna cost too much, and it really doesn't even matter. I can buy the style right now, but I mean it doesn't even matter that much. And then I can also buy the gun locker right now, but I can't buy them both together because that's gonna cost me $320,000. Okay, and then once we buy this, I want to work towards buying our next business. But yeah, pretty much gun locker and the style is not helping us out at all for anything. That's just cosmetic thing. Well, the gun locker, you can like customize your weapon loadout, but we don't own that many weapons, so that doesn't really matter, and that shouldn't even really matter in the first place. Whatever. But anyways, we're sitting on $179,634. I'm gonna write that down right now, and this is gonna be our amount that we have before the timer starts. And once the timer expires, we're just gonna see how much money we are at the end, so we can get a good idea of how much money we actually made. And I'm actually going to make it a little bit of a weird time. I'm going to do 2 hours and 30 minutes instead of just a flat 2 hours or a flat 3 hours. I'm going to do 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's just something I want to do. So my goal is to make over $1 million. I don't think we'll be making much over $1 million, but I want to make over $1 million in 2 hours and 30 minutes at the bail office. Now, is that possible? I really don't know. I'm saying it's unlikely, but that's going to be my goal. And also, those agents that I sent out, they're going to be coming back at some point, and I'll just count that with the 2 hours and 30 minutes, but that won't be, start up in the 2 hours and 30 minutes. But anyways, once we start up our first bounty, I'll start the timer. Okay, so our most wanted target today is going to be Leroy O'Neil. I've done this one so many times now. This one is a fun one, so I don't mind it. It's actually not that far away either, so that's good. But we're going to get started with the actual normal bounties. So I'm going to do Lil Prince first. And Jeanette has to explain, like, what he's done wrong before I can actually start it up. Once I click secure target, I'm going to start my timer. So let's start the timer right now. All right, clock is running. Let's go. 2 hours, 30 minutes on the clock. Okay, we need to go to Sandy Shores. Okay, that's a good start. That is not far away at all. Good start. And this isn't going to be like 100% as efficient as we can have it, just because I'm on the King of Paleto Bay account and I don't have like an Oppressor Mark II or a Sparrow. Any vehicle I can get around the map pretty fast. I'm going to be driving around a Doom buggy. But then also I'm in Paleto Bay. That's another big ripple to this. I'm in Paleto Bay, so just take that with a grain of salt too when it comes to this. But yeah, you'll get the general idea pretty much. But anyways, I didn't explain this actually when I was back on that screen with all the targets, so I apologize for that. But there's like 3 normal bounties and there's one most wanted bounty. The normal bounties will cycle every 48 minutes. Once it's 48 minutes has passed, then it'll just be another set of bounties that we can go out and collect. You can only get the most wanted target once a day. So hopefully that makes sense. But anyways, we need to go out and get Lil Prince. I think that's who we're getting right now. and he's going to be somewhere at Sandy Shores. Okay, so we need to hack the CCTV network. Okay, so it's this one. This one's not too bad, especially with this location. Yeah, this location isn't bad at all since it's very, very close to Paleto Bay, so this is a good start for us, even though, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird with the normal bounties just because, like, you get 3 per 48 minutes, but if you complete 3 within the 48 minutes, it's not really gonna, you're really just gonna have to sit there pretty much. So, I guess that's a little something too. It looks like Lil Prince right there, if you ask me. Yep, there he is. Okay. So yeah, now we have to go over to Lil Prince. We have to take out his gang members and then secure Lil Prince. Oh yeah, but anyways, if you complete all the bounty targets within 48 minutes, like, they're not just gonna have like 3 more that just automatically spawn in, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, alright. I didn't think I'd die that quickly. But anyways, that's pretty much the reason why I'm going to save the most wanted target. So when that does happen, I can actually just keep myself occupied by doing the most wanted target. Then after that, I have no clue what I'd do, but we'll figure out something. All right, so there's Lil Prince that's left, but Lil Prince is running away. He's acting like a little beach, you know, almost like a beachfront at Paleto Bay. But anyways, Paleto Bay Beach is now in our transporter, so now we have to take him back to the bail office, and that's pretty much going to be it for this. So yeah, this one is a very quick one. Now there's people coming after us and shooting the van, but oh, geez, I ran into a rock. Put a rock there. What? Come on, game. But yeah, they're shooting at us now, but I mean, we have armor plating on this. I mean, what does the armor plating look like up front? Oh, geez. I feel like I could still die pretty easily if someone shot the front windshield. That's the thing. They'd like spin me out and then like just shoot me to death. But whatever. Anyways, let's take him back to the bail office. All right, there we go. Brought Lil Prince back to Paleto Bay. There you go, Lil Prince. Welcome to the beautiful town of Paleto Bay. So yeah, let's go back to our computer and let's go get another bounty. Oh yeah, another thing too. We didn't get that $39,000 immediately. Oh, also another thing, they just reset the bounty. So yeah, we have 3 new ones. Let's just go out and get Beau Duggan. But anyways, as I was saying, we don't get the $39,000 immediately. We have to wait for the bounties to be processed. But I have agents now, and that should be a little bit less. There should be less time for those guys to be processed. I think it's 1 GTA day. So that's gonna be another little caveat on this video too. But I'll try to keep track of how much we'll have just in potential. But anyways, this next bounty is in Paleto Bay, which is very convenient for us. Very, very convenient. It was a very good start on the locations. I mean, most of the locations are at least close to the city, if not in the city. Okay, I took out everyone there, and now I gotta find a way to reach the office, even though this is exactly the same interior as a normal arcade. So yeah, I know my way around here. There's a guy right there, and then all we have left is Mr. Duggan. Okay, I have to shoot his hand, and then boom. There you go. Come with me, Mr. Duggan. I mean, you've already made it to the beautiful town of Paleto Bay, but we'll just relocate you. How about that? We'll relocate you. You're part of the few scummy people that are actually residing in Paleto Bay. And, yeah, you need to get out of my town. That's just the bottom line. All right, there you go, Beau Duggan. You can go hang out in there with Lil Prince. And there you go. Beau Duggan has been secured. Let's go and do another one. I mean, this is going pretty good. It's going by pretty quickly. Yeah, let's go out and get Rylee Rose now. You know, I was kind of thinking about it today. I'm really hoping this next DLC, if we have to purchase a business, I'm hoping they have a Paleto Bay location. That would be absolutely great for this series. If not, then I really can't do anything about it, which kind of sucks. So yeah, hopefully they have something. They have something that I can take advantage of inside of Paleto Bay. That would be absolutely great. Because I think the last 2 DLCs, they've done a good job of incorporating Paleto Bay. You know, they're great down in Paleto Bay, but, you know, they better not shy away from making their way down to Paleto Bay. This is a great town. I mean, it's come a long way since, you know, the previous regime was in here, absolutely just tore up this town. I had to come in here and save the day. But yeah, if Rockstar doesn't add like a business in Paleto Bay, but there's actually like business locations that you can purchase, but none of them are in Paleto Bay, I think Rockstar Games would just be trying to boycott Paleto Bay. They would just be trying to ignore something like that. Like, come on. So yeah, we need to be on high alert. We need to be on high alert. We need to pay attention to what exactly Rockstar is doing with Paleto Bay with this new DLC, if there's anything new. Yeah, but anyways, like another thing too with the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, like we had the bail office, right? But then there's actually locations like inside the city where you can go to like a pizza restaurant, you become a pizza delivery man, but there's no location locations in Paleto Bay. I mean, what? Does Rockstar Games think that Paleto Bay people don't like pizza? Like, what is up with that? So, yeah, I can't do that. I haven't done it this series, and I'm not going to be doing it in this series just because there's no pizza location in Paleto Bay. So, yeah, if there's something like that, then I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. But I really have no idea what to expect with this new DLC. But, I mean, maybe y'all know as y'all are listening to this and watching this. For me, though, it is what? It is November 21st. It is November 21st. When is this coming out? Wait, is this coming out in December? Yeah, I think this video is coming out in December. Wow. Yeah, y'all can have some news, I think. Y'all can have some news about the new DLC, or at least something. I don't know. But if it has nothing to do with Paleto Bay, I'm going to be pissed. Just going to say it. All right, so you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, your bail enforcement agent has completed their assigned work. So that means there's some money that is left inside of the wall safe at our bail office. Once we make it back to the bail office, we'll take a look and see how much money that is. But then we need to send our agents back out so they can do more work. All right, here we go. We've made it to the clubhouse, and I have already alerted the lost MT, but it doesn't really matter. We'd already be alerting them anyways once we make it inside. All right, so yeah, we're going to have to take out a few of these lost MC members. I don't think they got the memo because they took me out, which is great. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. I accidentally shot a grenade launcher. That is not what I meant to shoot. I don't know when I put a grenade launcher in my hands. Yeah, not the right spot to be using a grenade launcher. Want to use that outdoors primarily. Definitely not in a very, very small room like that. But somehow these two people survived, which is great. Good for you guys. Oh, good. I disabled the jukebox. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I need to disable the door. I need to open up the door. This door right here. Where's the box? Oh, is this the box? Wait, no. What the? Oh, there's a box over here? I never knew there was a box in here. All right, there we go. Anyways, I gotta take out the remaining lost MC members. They're in here. Okay, I need to be careful so I don't take out our target. I want to keep them alive. There. Oh my gosh, that was probably a little too many bullets. It's okay. It's okay. She survived. It's all right. You get to come all the way back to the beautiful town of Paleto Bay. So lucky you. Let's go all the way back. All right, and there we go. We've made it back to the bail office. And there you go. Welcome to your new home. And there we go. Okay, so Lil Prince and Beau Duggan have been processed. We send the agents back out. All right, there we go. Both agents have been sent out. And speaking of agents, they just finished their work, and there's $16,500 in the safe. So might as well collect that right now. Okay, there we go. So we've already made $93,000. How long has it been? Oh, right at 30 minutes, or a little under 30 minutes. Okay, then we have Rylee Rose still being processed, but now we need to go out and get Cook Kenzie. All right, so yeah, let's go after Cook. Bro, what the hell? We're getting another location that's less than a mile away. Okay, when I have to drive like this far, like I just kind of sit back. I turn on like a YouTube video in the background. I just kind of watch some stuff, maybe some little fun informational stuff, kind of learn something, whatever. But I can't even watch that anymore because all these locations are less than a mile away. I have never gotten this location before. The Beau Duggan one, I had gotten that location before, so I kind of suspected that would be a location, but this one I have never gotten this location. So this is probably like the one business that maybe not necessarily needing it to, you know, always be very close. It'd just be nice, but I don't necessarily need it like very, very close, just because like if we finish too quickly, you know, we'll just be sitting there and then we won't be able to do anything, right? At least as only far as the bail office is concerned. But anyways, I need to search the area for Cook Kenzie. There's a crash site and we had to like investigate where the heck Cook Kenzie went. And I have found Cook Kenzie and his goon people. I don't know. Oh, okay. Wow. I sniped one person and then they immediately kill me. Okay, there's too many people. I can't really see either. So which one I don't remember which one's Cook. Oh, okay. He's the one. There goes my grenade launcher again. Okay. I think everyone's been taken care of except for Cook. I just need to shoot. Cook, you need to stop running away. Cook, I need to shoot your hand. Perfect. Come with me. Cook, you're falling down a mountain. Cook. There we go. Okay, we're getting Cook and Mr. Cook Kenzie. He will get inside the transporter and we'll take him a very, very far ways into Paleto Bay. All right, there you go. Cook Kenzie, you can get in there with Rylee Rose. There we go. Cook Kenzie, has been secured. All right, so let me get some snacks. And yeah, we've done what, 4? That is 4 bounties in just over 30 minutes, 33 minutes exactly. That is crazy. But we're kind of at a weird spot because we have to wait for these ones to reset to a different set of bounties. But we can go ahead and do Leroy O'Neil's bounty. So let's go out and get Leroy. All right, here we go. We are going out and getting Leroy O'Neil. This is another one that's not that far away either. This might be actually the closest, most wanted bounty that we can get. So yeah, let's go out and get him. Okay, so we needed to go to an abandoned motel, which the abandoned motel is right there as I do a trick shot, but I fail it. Cool. And yeah, we need to search the motel for Leroy O'Neil, but I know exactly where to look for, even though, let's just say we're not going to be finding Leroy O'Neil. Yeah, we need to go in here. This is the spot we need to go. And then we get this cutscene, right? We're like, where the heck is Leroy O'Neil? And then, yeah, an O'Neil brother smacks us up the side of the head. And now we're in a basement. You know, some weird stuff. Weapons, clothes, and phone have been taken off of me. Awesome. Love that. Okay, I'm looking for a pool cue. Where the hell's a pool cue? Oh, there's one right there. Okay, I need to pick up a pool cue. We're gonna need that. Anyways, let's break the fuse box like that. Here we go. We've made it up to the first floor. My phone is right there. So we got that. Now people are gonna be trying to come after me. Okay. So yeah, a bunch of O'Neil brothers are trying to come after me, take me out. Okay, we have a pool cue in our hands, but we decided to kick. Oh no, do not. I just got slapped by an O'Neil brother. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. So now what I want to do is try to find, yeah, this is what we need to find. That's the secret package so we can get a little more money. Okay, now I think we need to go out this door. Or it doesn't matter what door we get out. We can shoot the door handle right there. We can also find a key, but we'll do that. And now over here, we actually have our normal weapon. So I got my normal weapons back. Now we need to go out and try to find Leroy O'Neil. The problem is we don't know exactly where he's at. So I gotta be careful on who I like shoot and take out. Okay, Leroy. Oh, Leroy's over here. Okay, good. So I can take out everyone with confidence because I have killed. Oh, I accidentally just shot Leroy O'Neil. Dude, auto lock just locked right onto him. That was annoying. You know, there's other people around. I am so glad you didn't die. So now we just pick up Leroy. Oh, never mind. I have to take out one more person. Is that it? Yep. Okay, we're good. All right, Leroy, you are coming with me. All right, you're getting in the transporter, and we're making our way all the way back to Paleto Bay. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this one's a very, very quick one. I mean, we've been getting some really, really good bounties. At least how quickly we can complete them. All right, there we go. We have made it back to our bail office. And there we go. Leroy O'Neil has been secured. We got an additional $5,000 for getting the secret package. So that'll help us out. Just getting a little bit more money. All right, there we go. Leroy O'Neil has been put in, and there you go. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner, secure or eliminate a most wanted bounty target 3 days in a row. Finally got that done. Okay, Cook Kenzie has also just been processed. We got another $37,000. So with Leroy O'Neil still needing to be processed, it'll actually put us like right at $300,000 so far. But yeah, we have no new bounties, which is a little unfortunate. What time is it? I think when it reset, it was like in the middle of the night. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, since, you know, we've done that so efficiently, I'm going to reward myself by going to my MC Clubhouse. You know, I'll just spawn there. I'll go to my MC Clubhouse, and we'll sell off a bike. We'll sell off a bike for $50,000. That will be kind of my reward. Even though it has nothing to do with this DLC, I just feel like I've done such a good job as far as, like, you know, completing it in a timely manner. I feel like I should do something. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, which this won't take too long, but yeah, we'll get something. All right, and there we go. We have delivered the bike. That actually was pretty quick. Probably I won't have any more bounties. So yeah, we got $60,000, $50,000 worth of profit. I'm actually going to go over to my bunker and we'll sell off excess weapon parts just because, you know, we still have time. That's the thing. Like, we did that so efficiently. We were just sitting on nothing and the time's running, you know? But that's a part of this DLC. That is a part of this DLC. I'll keep track that we've had $100,000 once we actually do the excess weapon parts. $100,000 was made outside of the bail office. But Leroy O'Neil has just been processed. So yeah, we have made $300,000 just off the bail office itself. Wait, hold on. Also, G's Cash is in town. It's over by this lodge over here. So I might as well just get that right now too. Might as well get it. Oh, I literally just parked right next to it. I wasn't even trying, but here it is. And And there we go. We got $19,748. All right, so we've made it to our bunker. Let's get inside this vehicle and let's drive wherever the location is for the excess weapon parts. All right, there we go. We've made it back to an ammunition. And we got another $50,000. Let's go back to our bail office and let's see if there's any more bounties that we can actually go out and get. All right, let's take a look here. What do we got? No. Oh my gosh. We were so efficient with all these except for Rylee Rose. But like all of these, I would say took like a maximum. Well, the normal bounties, other than Rylee Rose, took like 5 minutes. And then Leroy might have taken like 6 or 7. I still got time. That's crazy. Okay, I'll go to the salvage yard. I'll do a tow truck mission. I'm just trying to do some quick things just to, make a little bit more money, but not make like a huge time investment, So yeah, I guess I'll do a tow truck mission. And then after I do that, we'll actually come back and see if we can do some more bail targets. But this is the one big problem about the bail office. If you're really, really efficient, it's not even like it's even rewarding you, other than you're just gaining more time, right? Like the business itself is not rewarding you for being efficient. Like all it's rewarding you for is just that you have like another opportunity, or just you have more opportunities to just do something else. Anyways, yeah, I gotta go pick up an ASEA and bring it back to the salvage yard. All right, we've made it back to the salvage yard with the ASEA. This one's not gonna process immediately or be salvaged immediately, kind of like the bail targets. We have to wait a little bit to see what our final pay cut will be, but I'm gonna go back to my bail office. I feel pretty confident now that we should have more bounty targets we can go after. But anyways, we made it back to the bail office. Let's take a look. What we got here, huh? Oh my god, dude. Oh god, I'm just sitting here. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm actually gonna pay attention to the clock. So it's almost 3 o'clock. I'm gonna check again once it hits 4 o'clock. We have to be close though. I mean, I've done so much like little stuff in between. I guess I could go out and do another tow truck mission, but golly, I do not want to do that again. All right, we finally got some more bounties. Beau Duggan. Okay, wow. Beau Duggan, you are busy today, along with India Wood and LJ Ha. We'll go after Beau Duggan first. Bro, what if we get the same exact location? I just realized that. It doesn't have to be the Paleto Bay location. No, it's definitely not. Okay. Where is this location, by the way? Oh, wow. We got really, really lucky that first time. Yeah, this one's like all the way in the city. Okay. Well, guess let's just go all the way to the city and we'll go get Beau Duggan again and bring him back to Paleto Bay again. All right, we finally made it to the location. Yeah, we need to take out a few people before we can actually make it in. This is going to be the exact same mission that we did earlier. Like literally the exact same thing. Aside from us having to go all the way to the city. I mean, it's going to be the exact same interior, as you can see. The same interior, and I died, which I don't think I died the first time. I think I was actually a lot better the first time. Oops. Oh well. All right, and then we have to go in here. Hello, Beau. We meet again. Gonna have a lot of bullet holes in that one hand I keep shooting. And Beau, you are coming back to Paleto Bay. So yeah, get in the transporter and have a safe ride. All right, finally we've made it back to Paleto Bay. Welcome back, actually, Beau Duggan. And boom, there we go. We can send off our agents again. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, so both of them have been sent out. This time we only got 13,000, which isn't great, but whatever. Might as well just collect that right now. All right, so we're back here. Let's go after India Wood. Now, if I remember correctly, all the locations for India Wood, along with 2 other ladies, they're gonna always be kind of in the hills of Los Santos, so we're gonna have to drive a far ways, but it's not bad. But anyways, yeah, let's go out and do it. We've made it over here to this location, this house, this mansion, and we need to just destroy a bunch of things. So here's a grenade. Have fun with that. And yeah, we have to just destroy a bunch of assets. This one's a weird one because there's so many assets that we can destroy. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Like, well, we're like destroying like pool chairs and stuff. Okay, and now we have to take out guards that are just spawning in. All right, there we go. Everyone's taken out. We need these bolt cutters right here. And then, yeah, we need to go ahead and cut the power to make sure India Wood gets out of her house. Okay, there we go. And India Wood has left her house. So, India Wood, you're coming with me. You're making your way all the way to Paleto Bay. So, get inside the transporter and have a safe ride. All right, we've made it back to Paleto Bay. India Wood, welcome to your new home in Paleto Paleto Bay. Beau Duggan has already been processed. Yeah, the processing time is much quicker now since we have 2 agents, so that is very nice. But anyways, we have one more that we have to go out and get before it resets. We have to go out and get LJ Ha. All right, so we've made it over to the Fleece Bank over near Chumash, and okay, I'm about to die. No, we're good. Okay, I gotta take out a few people. All right, so everyone's taken out. We just need to go in and disarm LJ Ha. I thought I shot him in the head. It looked like I did, but did not. Good. Okay, LJ Ha, come with me. LJ, game. You know, this is the time when I'm supposed to get the opportunity to just... There you go. Thank you. They would not allow me to secure him, but we finally got the opportunity to. Now, LJ Ha can get in the transporter, and now he can make his way over to Paleto Bay, and hopefully he has a safe ride. But anyways, I gotta lose the cops, which is a little annoying, but after that, we should have to go to Paleto Bay. All right, there you go, LJ Ha. Welcome to your new home in Paleto Bay. Okay, there we go. LJ Ha has been secured. India Wood has been processed. We have $80,000 in the bank right now, or at least $80,000 more dollars. I haven't even put into my main account. Okay, so, I mean, I'm coming back to this computer, but just to let y'all know that we have once again run out of people to go after. India Wood, Beau Duggan, and LJR have been acquired, and we have a little bit of time. We have a little bit of time before we can actually go out again and get more bounties, I think, or at least before those bounties will reset. It's currently a little after midnight in-game. I think I'll go back to my salvage yard. I'll go back to my salvage yard and do another tow truck mission. All right, so there we go. We recovered the Wene Issy. So yeah, we'll go to the bail office, I guess, and we'll just kind of wait for the bounties to reset and we can do some more. All right, do we have bounties right now? No. Okay. It should rotate pretty soon. It is, what, 4 in the morning? I'll wait till 5 in the morning in game. Okay, finally we got new people. We have Sabrina Gray, LJ Ha again, and Jalen Kennedy. We'll go after Sabrina Gray. Yeah, let's see. I got back here and started looking at 4 a.m. in-game time. It is now 11 a.m. I'm starting to think that this revolves every hour, not every in-game day, which is 48 minutes. So that is even more annoying. But yeah, let's go secure Sabrina Gray now. How much time do we have? We have 19 minutes left. I'm going to keep the clock running, but I might just go ahead and just try to get all 3 of these bounties and just call it a day there. Just because there's just so much downtime. I didn't expect there to be that much downtime. But yeah, let's go out and let's get Sabrina Gray. It's going to be pretty much the same thing as what we did with India Wood. We have to go to a mansion, pretty much destroy some things and force her out of her mansion and then secure and bring her all the way back to Paleto Bay. All right, so once again, we have made it to the mansion. It's going to be this mansion right here. I don't think I've been to this one before, but it's the same concept. Oh, jeez, did not realize there's people right there. But luckily, they have no idea what's about to hit them, quite literally. A sticky bomb. So once again, we have to destroy her assets. All right, now I got to take out her agents. Or guards, oops, whatever. People I gotta take out, same ordeal. All right, so once again, we need to take bolt cutters, and then we need to cut the power. All right, and there we go. So now we'll go to Sabrina Gray and, I guess, run her over and collect her and throw her in the transporter. And she's gonna have a safe ride all the way back to Paleto Bay. All right, there you go, Sabrina. Welcome to your new home in Paleto Bay. So the agents have come back, so we'll send them back out. And the agents brought in $15,500. I mean, nothing great, but whatever. Get that extra cash, and then how much time do we have left? We have 8 minutes left. I'm actually gonna stop the timer. We're just gonna go ahead and just complete the final 2. I seriously doubt we can complete these final 2 within 8 minutes. We'll go after Jalen Kennedy. Okay, so we're getting this one again. We have to hack the CCTV network, try to find where Jalen Kennedy is at here in Sandy Shores. Is that Jalen Kennedy right there? Sure. Yeah, that's him. There we go. All right, which that location is not that far away, so we'll just quickly drive over there, take out his gang members, and secure Jalen Kennedy. Okay. Goodbye. 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 One more person right there, and then it's just me and Jalen Kennedy who's trying to run away. But he's gonna run right into me. Oh, okay, I guess he didn't, but whatever. We have him secured. We're going to throw him in the transporter, and he's going to have a safe ride all the way to the great town of Paleto Bay. All right, there you go, Jalen Kennedy. Welcome to your new home in Paleto Bay. All right, and Sabrina Gray has also been processed, but we got one more bounty that we're going to go out and get. This will be our final bounty that we get right here. This is LJ Ha. Yeah, LJ Ha once again. All right, once again, this is another one that we've already done today. We're going to the Fleece Bank, and we have to take out the bank robbers. No problem. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I pulled out the grenade launcher again. Didn't mean to, but we didn't take out LJ Ha, which is good. All right, LJ, you're coming with me. LJ, there we go. Okay, our final bounty that we're getting, and well, he is getting a smooth ride all the way to Paleto Bay. All right, LJ Ha, welcome back to Paleto Bay once again. And that is going to do it. And yeah, we got another $39,000 from Jalen Kennedy finally being processed. All right, so that's going to do it though. Just keep this in mind though. We still have that $36,000 that still has to be processed for LJ Ha. I'm just going to calculate that into what we got. So currently right now we're sitting on $842,000, but with LJ Ha being processed, we would be sitting at $878,000. So actually in total, we made $698,659,000, or just to sum it up, $2,000 short of $700,000. So essentially we made $700,000 right there. But we do have to take in consideration that I would say $200,000 of that money was made from other ways of making money, not from the bail office. So let's see, we sold off excess weapon parts once, which that was $50,000. We sold off a motorcycle from our MC Clubhouse. That's another $50,000. So that's $100,000 right there. And then we collected G's cash, which is roughly $20,000. And then we went ahead and we did 2 tow truck missions, right? I think that was roughly $70,000. So I think that's like subtracting $190,000 very roughly, something like that. So I'm thinking in total, we made $508,000 purely off the bail office in 2 hours and 30 minutes, which actually it's like a little bit more, maybe like 2 hours and 35 minutes because I wanted to get that last bounty in. But yeah, it's just not a great way to make money. I will have to say the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC and the bail office just not a great way to make money. Like even the agents aren't that good. Like it's good for them to like, you know, make money and us not having to like do anything to make that money. Like it's purely a passive thing to do aside from just going to your bail office and telling them to go out and go do whatever they do and bring money back. But it doesn't make money to really justify it. I mean, from a pure money making like stance, this isn't that great. It's just not great. So roughly $500,000 in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yikes. But I mean, for this series though, I've been only for the past few episodes only really doing the most wanted target, then maybe like a normal bounty every once in a while. And okay, there we go. The Winnie Issy has been salvaged for $30,000. I think I already added that. Wait, no. I honestly don't know how this affects my calculations. I'm losing count of what was not a part of the bail office. But yeah, I'm still keeping we made roughly $500,000. But yeah, the bail office was just not. Oh my God, I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting so pissed. No, I'm getting outside. Jeanette, you ramble your mouth. I'm trying to explain this crappy business, but you're being stupid. I'm literally going to go to the basement. I'm going to the basement. No, it's ridiculous. I'm going to the basement of the bail office. She's pissing me off. All right, get some quiet down here. Oh, okay. LJ Hodge has been processed too. Jeez, we're about to be over $900,000 now. Yeah, there we go. We're sitting at $908,000. But yeah, just off of this business alone, this business is not a great way to make money. It is not a very good active way to make money. And it's not even like a great way, like the agents, it's not even a great way to make even passive money. From pure money making, it's just kind of meh. But like the concept of this business is actually pretty cool. And like, I mean, even with the gameplay, like when it first came out, I was just kind of like, meh. I'm not excited to do this just because it doesn't make a lot of money. But like actually doing it in this series, like I've come to like some of these missions, especially like the most wanted missions, or at least some of them. Some of them are actually pretty fun. Like especially the one that we did today. It's a very just different. It's a very different type of mission. It's a fun mission, but golly, it just doesn't make money. They just don't really give you an incentive to do it. Even if it's double money, it's still not going to be a great thing to do. By the way, it is not double money for this week, but yeah, even if it was, it still wouldn't be a great way to make money. Like we'd be sitting at $1 million for 2 hours and 30 minutes of work. That's not great. That's not great at all. So yeah, hopefully this new DLC that comes out soon, hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be a good one that'll be a little bit more profitable for us, and hopefully it'll be more profitable for me personally being in Paleto Bay. Hopefully it comes to Paleto Bay. That'd be a good thing, at least for me personally in this series, but that is not up to me. That is up to the people at Rockstar, and they're probably watching this series and they're probably like, okay, we gotta stay as far away from Paleto Bay as possible. They're gonna put like 5 locations in Elysian Island, and then they're just gonna laugh at me. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That's my prediction. Anyway, that's kind of my take on this whole DLC. It's just kind of like the big recap. I kind of explain like there's other businesses that kind of came out, or at least there's other ways to make money with this DLC that came out in Drip Feed. Here, I'll go outside and kind of show y'all real quick. So let's see. We have pizza this. We have the pizza this way to make money, so you can pretty much deliver pizzas, but there's 3 locations of this, and they're all in downtown Los Santos. There's no location in Paleto Bay. Once again, I guess they're assuming that people in Paleto Bay hate pizza. I don't know why. Very interesting. You know, even the pizza this brand, they should try to expand outside of downtown Los Santos and provide a location up here, because you know, people in Paleto Bay, they gotta eat too, or whatever. So yeah, you have that, and then where's the other way to make money? Oh yeah, the Madrazo hit. That's it. So you got the Madrazo hit right here. We did this once. We did this like the first day that we actually got the bail office, and we actually did it because the Madrazo hit was actually in Paleto Bay, which it's usually not. But pretty much you have to take out a target with like a specific weapon type. I forget how much money you get to, but it's something quick to do. But yeah, and then what else do they add in this DLC? I mean, nothing really of note after that. I'm gonna go off their Platinum Awards. They added ATT 16, or Assault on ATT 16, which is pretty much very similar to Assault on Cayo Perico. And then they added Ludendorff Cemetery Survival. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much everything with the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC. Not a great DLC, but I mean, it's a summer DLC, and we're very close to GTA 6, so they're probably just slowing things down with GTA Online. But I'm hoping with the December update, it's going to be a good one, because historically, at least in recent years, the December DLCs have been better than the summer DLCs. But we can only hope. Anyways, we're sitting on $908,000. Let's go ahead and finish upgrading the bail office so we can actually check this off as another business that we actually have fully upgraded. So we need to actually put in courtroom teak style. Okay, it's all crap. All these look terrible. Yeah, all these look terrible. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll add a gun locker, and all this will cost us $320,000. And there we go. That is our next business fully upgraded. So now we have 2 businesses that are fully upgraded. We have the salvage yard and the bail office. We still need to fully upgrade the bunker and the MC clubhouse. Then I still have to go out and purchase the other apartments and garages in Paleto Bay, because I only have 2, and I think there's either 5 or 6 total of those. So I still need to go back and purchase all those. But yeah, our next purchase is going to be a business. So stay tuned on what business we purchase next. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't get to miss out on any of the King of Paleto Bay series. Make sure you check out this video right here if you want to see me try to complete the Doomsday Scenario heist with only using a pistol.